Coming up now, the very latest news from Pattaya and Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. Please like and subscribe. It helps us and it helps you too.
The Department of Special Investigation is reported in Thai mainstream media to have established that some 30 signatures applied to documents pertaining to the collapsed Audit office in Bangkok were forgeries. As the office investigates the developer whose construction collapsed during a recent earthquake, resulting in dozens losing their lives in the capital, so they've stated that of 38 signatures on various documents, only 8 were genuine. With 3 Thai nominees and a Chinese shareholder in custody and said to be facing charges, structural engineering experts are now giving their reviews on the building process, some of which is said to contain damning opinions of both construction and deviation from plans. This then is an ongoing investigation, and a full report is expected by the month's end, as it's passed to prosecutors then for review. A former British Army officer, until recently an expat living in Hua Hin, has been arrested on his return to Australia, where he'd lived after retiring from the British Army following a 22-year career. 55-year-old Graham Davidson is charged with causing the drowning of his previous wife during a kayaking trip in Oz, where they'd lived following his retirement. According to Australian and British media, the former major pocketed approximately 20 million baht from a life insurance before moving to Thailand just 5 months later, where he subsequently married a local woman and made his home here. Full details have not been released. However, we're told that a 2-year investigation into the ex-wife's demise was long ago completed, and on getting notice of his planned visit, police met and detained him quickly. Flying from South America via Europe to Thailand, a Brazilian man and woman were greeted at the main airport here by customs officers after they discovered some 24 million bahts worth of cocaine hidden in their luggage. Both in their 20s. They went through the green nothing to declare channel before finding themselves surrounded and given the promise of a life jail term. The series of aftershocks and subsequent small earthquakes following from the heavy event last month continue in much of the north of Thailand, where yesterday morning saw 10 recorded, all of low magnitude, 1.3 to 3, and with no reports of any building damage. Lampang, Mae Hong Son and Lampu all registered the shakes at various times, and they're predicted to continue for some while. Meanwhile at home, and plans to upgrade street lighting from the current yellow to bright white are being put into effect amid numerous social media posts suggesting that whilst the new lights will make things clearer, they'll also attract flying insects. The yellow lights, off-white, are favoured by many as they simply don't attract much in the way of mosquitoes and their fellow airborne friends at night. But the new bulbs are said to be more energy efficient, a popular keyword in today's society. And locals will have noticed a considerable decline in the number of large tourist coaches in the city. Considered by most residents as a blessing, it is, though we're told, a sign of the drop in Chinese tourism affecting the whole of the country, with some stating that the drop is due to perceived safety issues posted in Chinese media. Reality is that the tourist industry in China is keen to promote other Asian countries as an option to their seasoned travellers, the majority of whom have already been here and like to travel elsewhere. No real answer then for the tourist sector that keyed up for the return of pre-COVID Chinese visitor numbers, but it may result in a bigger investment in advertising to European travellers. And with the Met Office promising highs today of just 31 degrees dropping down to 28, thunderstorms at any time, but otherwise a cloudy day, and the real feel of 38.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.